Come on, y'all deep. Y'all are crazy, man.
country past the city limit sign where there's a honky-tonk near the county line. The joint starts jumping every night when the sun goes down. They got whiskey, women, music and smoke. It's where all the cowboy folk go to boot scoot boogie. I got a good job, I work hard for my money. When it's quitting time, I hit the door running. I fire up my pickup truck and let the horses run. I go flying down that highway to that hideaway, stuck out in the woods to do the boot scoot boogie.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The show is about to begin.
What'll it be? I want a shot of that redhead yonder looking at me. The dance floor's hopping and it's hotter than the 4th of July. I see outlaws and laws, crooks and straights, all out making it shake, doing the boot scoot boogie. Yeah, heel toe, do-si-do, come on baby, let's go boot scoot. Oh, Cadillac, blackjack, baby, meet me out back, we're gonna boogie. Get down, turn around, go to town, boot scoot boogie. Oh, heel toe, do-si-do, come on baby, let's go boot scoot. Yeah, Cadillac, blackjack, baby, meet me out back, we're gonna boogie. Yeah, get down, turn around, go to town, boot scoot boogie. I said, get down, turn around, go to town, boot scoot boogie. Oh, get down, turn around, go to town, boot scoot boogie. Express yourself. Express yourself. You don't never need help from no.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to stage your host for this incredible South African Weddings Couple of the Year event. A radio and TV presenter. Somebody is really tall. Never mind. Somebody who can talk. That's what I meant. On your stage right now, please welcome your host, Carl Wasted.
Yes, yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Stop, bring more.
It's a beautiful night. We're looking for something dumb to do. Hey baby, I think I wanna marry you.
Okay, we're done. Thank you. Hello there. Everybody looks sensational. My name is Carl Wasty, and if you're wondering, I did actually introduce myself. That's the benefit of being a radio presenter, is that you can actually introduce yourself. No matter where you are, at home affairs, I'm looking for an ID. Don't make me wait in the line. You dumb. It's fine. It works that way. Tonight is a beautiful evening, the South African Weddings, of course, SA Weddings Couple of the Year event for 2022. We have perused the entire land for the best couples in the entire country, and we are here right now. We are also documenting everything. Just give me a moment. And also, we are welcoming you to this incredible event. Thank you so much for being here, for supporting us. We are live streaming at the moment, which means some of us have the potential to go viral on somebody who records their screen and then puts it onto TikTok and says, oh, well, look here, look at that woman's dancing. It's going to happen tonight. That's the best thing ever. But more importantly, this night is about celebrating love. That's what we are doing. If you look at the seating, we didn't want to make it one of those events where everybody's seated in rows. It's the most boring thing. We have areas here. For instance, this area over here, these people will drink more than everybody else because you can hardly see them. This area, to the moon and back, that's where they get gesyp, in that corner over there. Then over here, we have the front row. I need to impress these people the most. So you'll see, notice, I'll flip a bit more there, and then I turn it. Sorry, I apologize. I apologize. You enjoyed that a little bit too much, sir. I'm not going to judge you, but you enjoyed that a lot. Also, I love your haircut, eh? 50 Shades of Grey. Anyway, so this area here, I want you to have fun tonight. I think it's a night that we are going to vote for the couple of the year, but I want you to celebrate your own love. And the great thing is that if you do not have a coupling, this could also be an event that will be the form of Tinder for you. All right? It'll be wonderful. If you see somebody, you push them left if you don't like them, push them right if you like them. That's how it works this evening. So, couple of housekeeping rules. There is a cash bar, and the bar is open. However, it does close during the event. The reason why is because those people getting safe in the corner might make a noise. So we have to close the... I'm kidding. I know you guys haven't had too much yet. They only had 3 tequilas. So I'm just saying that the cash bar will be closed during the event. Do remember that I want you to get into social media. So if you post a video, like I know that they posted a video of me. Now, if you are going to post that, don't forget to tag me and then hashtag, right? And you remember this, eh? It's going to be S-A-W, right? Saw, because you were here at the event. You saw it. Then Coty, C-O-T-Y, couple of the year. But Coty, products, makeup, kiss and makeup, no breakups. That's the thing. So think about that. I saw somebody with makeup. A lot of people are wearing makeup backstage. Saw Coty 2022. I want you to remember the hashtag so you can use it. I've given you the tools you need to remember the hashtag. That is also very important. Now, I do want to welcome somebody up on stage. So when I was asked to do this event, they said we were looking for somebody that can be short and sweet. So I just saying it is a good fit. It is lovely. It is lovely. The person, she licked me and she said, "You are sweet." It's fine. But what this is actually, it's a dream come to fruition. It is a lovely event where we get a chance to celebrate. So I want this person, when I call her up, I want you to pretend like we were in like a stadium. I want you to give her a lot of support. I want to hear vuvuzela. I want to hear all the gees that you can, because she has worked so hard, tirelessly, to make sure that this event is a great success. So without any further ado, I want to welcome on stage, ladies and gentlemen, and tequila shots in the corner, people who were invited, who weren't invited, photographers, individuals, and you, sir, who enjoyed my bum. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the director of SA Weddings, Kath Belladon.
Thank you, Carl.
Over to you.
So you didn't mention I've got no voice. So the mic is my friend tonight. Carl, thank you so much. First, I just want to say thank you to George from Leo Say for dressing me tonight. He's honestly a guy that has got the most unbelievable talent. And he always makes me feel like a queen. And he also dressed Zoe tonight, so have a look at her dress. But a massive thank you to Carl. I met with him a couple of weeks ago at a bootleggers in Gardens. And I'd heard Carl was not tall. And he walked towards me, and I was like, I know I'm the shortest out of everyone in my family. I was like, yes, for once, I'm taller than someone. We had the most amazing meeting together. And when he sat down with me, he just said to me, "I love celebrating love." And I thought, man, this is the guy for us this year. This is our MC. I want him for our very first couple of the year, because this year is different to the last. We've been going, our company, for 23 years this year, and we celebrated our 21st Bride of the Year last year, and we decided we were growing up and we were going to make a change. And we changed it to couple of the year to become more inclusive. And I tell you, there'd be mixed feelings of it, but I was very proud of our decision. And celebrating tonight, we've changed everything. We've got our 10 couples, not 12, 10 couples backstage. And we've also opened the voting to our audience. And I think you sitting here, you get to see our amazing top 10 couples on the stage, their personalities live. We've also got live streaming, also live, and you get to cast that vote. So it's our very first couple of the year, and I hope it's going to be a great success going forward. It was a big change, but I'm very positive that it's been a good change, and we can go forward with this and see what comes out of tonight. And it's amazing to see all of you, the turnout tonight. Thank you so much to all of you for coming here to support our top 10 couples and the industry, and really support what we do as an industry. I must say, there's no ways we could have done any of this without the collaboration of the vendors that we chose this year and every year. We can't do this as an SA Weddings team. It takes the industry to pull together and join us, and we work hard and we bring life to this event. So thank you to all of our event sponsors. I wish I could stand here for a very long time and thank you individually from the bottom of my heart and the SA Weddings team's heart. Really, you've done the most, and every year it's the same, and every year is different. So thank you very, very much. And then to my team, I don't just stand here as one person. I have a team behind me that supports me in making this happen. And that thank you goes to my husband, who probably wants to kill me right now. He's tired of me talking about, I've got to do this, I've got to do that. I can't think. But he's such a support to me, and he started this business. 23 years later, we've got our daughter Zoe, who's part of the team. And then Dan, who's been with us the longest for 6 years. She's really very solid next to me. And we've got Margot, a new team member, who has just pulled through. I mean, I cannot believe how she's pulled through for all of us and just been thrown. Like, do this, do that, do that. And thank you, Margot. And Sabrina, who's always our faithful, I don't know what to call her. She just arrives. She just helps wherever she can. So thank you so, so much. But really, to all our event sponsors, it means the world to us. I mean, look at this. Look at what everyone's done. I'm leaving the thank yous to Carl. But from me, please understand, I really cannot thank you enough. One more thing. This competition would not be possible without our top 10 backstage. Not top 12, top 10 this year. They make this happen. That's why we are all here. They're going to take the stage. They must enjoy tonight. And really, to me, to my team, they are all winners to get to this stage. And now is their time to just have fun, to shine, and it's up to you as an audience to decide who you think is the couple that should win. The SA Weddings team has got nothing to do with that. We're not allowed to vote, but you're all allowed to vote. So please enjoy this evening. It only starts now. We have got an epic evening lined up. I want to see everyone on that dance floor. I really want to have a party tonight as an industry and to celebrate all of us tonight. Thank you.
Oh, you can do that over there. There we go. Did I tell you about Kath? Kath is sensational. Can you give her another round of applause? I mean, that's passion. So much passion. Also, Kath Ballantyne was dressed by George from Leo Say. If you know Leo Say, I can tell you, Leo Say, they say, je vais le jet de manger, which is a French word. But if you speak French, it's not. But if you don't, it is. Think about that for a second. You're welcome. Now, Kath mentioned that, this is an event that it's celebratory, and there are so many people to thank tonight. And I have a piece of paper with everybody that I need to thank. And we're going to thank them together, which is the most exciting thing. I think it's amazing to look at all the lovely decorations and the venue we're at. I mean, think about the venue. Let's start there. The venue is literally called Kleinevalleij, all right? Kleine MC, Kleinevalleij. It's why we picked it. It made sense. And that's why we're here. Kleinevalleij, an incredible venue that was literally with us every single step of the way, from all of the finishing touches. If you needed something, if you needed a piece of paper, Kleinevalleij were on hand to look after us. So a massive thank you to Kleinevalleij. You can give them a round of applause, because here we are, the place where I was born. Anyway, the next one, I must say, to the incredible people who are here, the creative team, all right? Amo Creative. Now, if you know Amo, it's a beautiful word. It's actually a Latin word. I'm sure you know that's Latin. Okay? I speak Latin. But if you speak Latin, then I don't. But if you don't speak Latin, I do. Think about it. Right. But Amo Creative is not only a normal company, it is a company that is just entrenched in making sure your dream comes true for any event, especially when it comes to weddings. My word. The way this team works is that if you have an idea for a wedding, they have the idea first, and then you're like, I have an idea, and then I know, and then you say, but I want that, yes, fairy lights, but how did you? Doesn't matter, don't talk. It's great. I love the way they operate. It's like you pay them, and then your dreams come true. It's like going to Mavericks. Anyway, so what? Anyway, just bear with me. Then Duane Smith Photography. Oh. You must see Duane. Duane is just, Duane Smith. Oh, can I tell you, Duane is so big, all my pictures are on the top of my head. It's weird. It's like all of them are aerial shots. He said, here's your maps. I was like, that's so cool from above. Now, Duane is one of the kindest photographers you'll ever work with. His expertise is second to none. The way, the speed at which he works as well. He also will double up as a bouncer for your venue. So can you just imagine somebody say, ticket, stamp, picture, cool. Ticket, stamp, picture, cool. That's what he'll do for you at any event. We love Duane, and Duane is supported by an incredible team as well. We got Sean from Embers, who's part of the team as well. I'm not sure so Sean is just wonderful. You know Embers as well, right? After you have a braai, Embers, it's fine, but it's because they're on fire, bear with me. And then we have Tyler from Sage Media. If you knew Tyler, there's Tyler. There we go. Tyler. That's it. That's how it goes. Tyler's incredible. If you need a bathroom redone, I'm just kidding. That's fine. Don't worry. The jokes will get faster as I go along. It's all right. And then also supported by Ricardo. Ricardo is amazing because if you look at Ricardo, once again, just a lot of good-looking people who shouldn't be behind the camera who are. It's a shame. You almost want them to be in the shot with you. That's how good they are. Then, some more thank yous. There are going to be a lot of these, but Get Lucky Entertainment. Now, working with Get Lucky Entertainment, I've had the privilege of knowing how incredible they are. What they will do is they will add fireworks. They literally do fireworks for anything. If you ask them for fireworks, they just go poof, and the fireworks come up. They're wonderful. I love Get Lucky Entertainment, and they have been so good at actually enabling this entire event. We also have, Get Lucky, they've got these talents that will be at your wedding. So Carla Lowe and Sunset Espresso is coming up a little bit later with a saxophonist that you are going to love so much. It's really, really great. But then we also have a technical team. At the moment, I'm sounding a lot taller than I am, and it's because of one technical team. They call TechX, and Justin's at the helm of them. And I just want to say, there they are. Thank you. You see, we put them there deliberately. But Justin, you and your team, every single time I work with TechX, I feel more and more professional. It really is. There was that one time they gave me a microphone. I sounded like I was from Top Billing. All of a sudden, it was like, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Top Billing. Tonight, we are going to do an amazing event here with SA Weddings and ensure you are skirting your biscuit and having a lekker jaw. Brought to you by TechX. For you, for me, for everybody. TechX the day. That's great. Just happened again. How did you do that? That's so good. Yo. But when it comes, I mean, the screens that they do pretty much everything. They will connect you. The live stream, TechX, is nothing that they can't do. They will give you everything. If you, any sort of tape that you want to record, they will record it for you. Trust me, I know. That's yet to be released, eh? That tape that we, no, not that tape. No, not that tape. The other one that we, no, that's just, shh, that's fine. Okay, then, on your tables, the little touches there. Have you noticed, I actually heard a woman walk in here and go, yo, I love Baie Goeters hier. Baie Goeters is actually the company. There's actually a company called Baie Goeters. What they do is very, very scientific. You know what they do? Baie Goeters. That's it. That's all. And also, it's a double meaning, because if you want Goeters brought in, they go and buy your Goeters. So it's great that Baie Goeters actually works together. So I just want to thank the incredible team over there that really gave us all the finishings. They are going to, if you do book them, the event will have, wait for it, Baie Goeters. Then that's why you have to really get them involved, okay? Then we have MJ from Fleur Designs. MJ, when it comes to little designs, that, I mean, there's a real great write-up over here. It says from the save the date right through to the amazing event stationery, the SA Weddings team could not have put together a couple of the year 2022 without the killer MJ from Fleur Designs. But to all of our sponsors, can I just say thank you? I have more to come a little bit later, but that's it for now. Otherwise, I'd be here for 4 hours thanking Mensa, and I would like you to see some couples. But for our sponsors that we mentioned right now, can we give them a massive round of applause? Thank you. Dankie. Nkosi. Awe. Right. Now the important part, all right? Backstage, we have 10 couples. As I mentioned to you, these couples went through a process to become the top 10. They looked at each other in the eyes. They said sweet nothings. They did what they needed to do. They looked lekker. They pretended like they weren't arguing when they were, like normal couples do in public. They were great when it came to the top 10. And now they are here to get your votes and also to impress you. The great thing about what's going to happen now is that I get a lovely, unique chance of introducing each and every one of these couples to you. They also said, Carl, don't forget to ask them questions, which I took particular excitement in actually creating and curating. I have questions about global warming, questions about, the US economic climate, the petrol price, solving load shedding. They are going to love it. And at the moment, they are all sweating profusely because I just said that. It adds to the shine when they come on stage. They are most welcome. But remember that they are just not any couples. They represent so many of our relationships. They represent love, and this is the reason why we are here today. And the reason why we are here is to make sure that love is indeed this front and center. We will be doing some voting, but the great thing about voting is that there is something in it for you. And there's a venue called the Built venue, all right? That is a very, very beautiful new venue. It's in Robertson. And the prize that I have for you, if you have a bit of a vote, is an 8,400 Rand prize. If you are into, I know, right? It's just, it's like 8,400 Rand, right? That is at least half a tank of petrol. So I'm here to enable you and give you the incentives that you deserve. That's it. So that is what's on the table for you. The voting, I'll let you know, but there will be a ballot system in the room. Also, those on live stream, we have a Google poll for them. All of those will be collated, audited, and we'll find who the couple of the year is. But before we get to those plaudits and celebrations, we have to introduce them. Without any further ado, these individuals, Cecilia, Fourie, and a team, made them zhuzhed up. They look so good, all right? I know where Cecilia is, but that was just the highlights and the lipstick and it looks fantastic. I am feeling it. Sure, you would love it, sir. Just that, in fact, Cecilia actually. She actually did. Anyway, right. So, this is the exciting time. What you'll see here is the couples will approach on stage. They will give you a bit of a shwa shwa shwa. And then after the shwa shwa shwa, which is actually a word, by the way, I'll be asking them a question. And this is, of course, to enthuse you and hopefully grab your votes. And I ask you to treat them kindly. When they come up, make some noise for them. I want you to go as boss as possible. Shout, scream, whistle, ululate if you need to, whatever that may be, to make them feel as comfy as possible. So, in no particular order, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to meet your top 10. And this is something that I have to do at every event. Have you noticed how an MC will always ask you if you're ready to do something, like you're not here to do the thing? Hey? Have you noticed? You go to a dinner event, everybody ready to have supper. Yay! And you're like, why did he just ask that? But I have a right to ask you this. Are you ready to see your top 10? That's it. That's it. That was a bit cuck. Can we try? We're live streaming. Can we do, like, we are literally live streaming now, okay? The people at home must say, yo, why did I buy tickets for live stream? I should have been there. Let's go one more time for the live stream. Okay, just cut out that part, just erase it from your memory, live streamers. Because this is a full auditorium, and there's celebrities here as well. There's a gent from 50 Shades here, so you focus on me. Are you ready to see your top 10? I know you in your gown. Anyway, right, here we go. In no particular order. Please welcome the individuals who will be enthusing you, who will be celebrated today. And let me take my stance over here just off, because I think it's only appropriate to leave them with the entire stage. Ladies and gents, your first couple, please welcome to stage, Natasha and Tia! Wow! 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 Natasha and Tia, that's energy. That's what I was looking for. This is great. Oh, this is wonderful. All right, let's get you a microphone. I left one at the back just in case, which is wonderful. Okay, lovely. So let's get you a mic, and then, of course, we'll make sure that you answer appropriately. I got a guy at the back. He's wonderful. He's going to give me a mic in my hand. It's going to be so cool. Just wait for it. It's there. Anytime now. No, it's like Thor's hammer. You just do that, and then you stretch over, and he gives you a mic from backstage to front. It's amazing. Just watch. It's going to happen. Just any time now. It's happening. You guys are amazing. I love the entry, eh? It was good. You might have to do it again. This is the I don't, it's just, look at that. See? I told you. Let me just see if I can hear you.
Hello.
Ooh,
Yes,
that's what a lovely voice. All right, so Natasha and Tian. I know this may be quite intimidating for you, but we are celebrating your love. So this is my question to you, because I think it's quite important. So every relationship that we have, it's incredibly unique. And I know that yours is. But if I ask you about your unique relationship, tell me about something about you two that you think that other couples in this room could benefit from, as a little teaching, a little pearl of wisdom that you learnt from being with one another, getting married to one another. Let me know.
Listen to your wife.
Yes!
She's always right. No, I think it's difficult to give advice. Like you say, every relationship is different. I think it just starts off with finding the right one. And from there onwards, everything happens and it works. And it's perfect. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, a bit cheesy, but I mean, it's fine. We'll allow it. We'll allow it. And just in terms of the way you guys do things, like every single week, is there something that you two do for each other? A little practice that you think would be quite useful for anybody besides listening to your wife? Yeah. Yeah, I think we just, as much time together as possible, make time for each other. That's the biggest thing. Just make time for each other.
Oh, that's beautiful. And I love how they looked into each other's eyes when they said, make time for each other. And like, I miss you. Baby, it's been 3 seconds. It's fine. I miss you. I love that. Well, Natasha and Tian, thank you so much. You guys are incredible. I think that was a wonderful answer. Please give them
A massive round of applause. Natasha and Tian. Yes!
Thank you, everyone.
Stunning! I love that song so much. Oh, I love it. All right, up next. As I mentioned, no particular order. Please welcome Karen and Irvi. Hallo, mooi mensen. Yeah, it's so good to see you. This is yours. I got that for you. It's a little gift. Right, these two, you can tell there's a vibe. I like the vibe. DJ got us falling in love again. Very good song. DJ, love, it works. But, you know, you two are a very, very interesting. I mean, I got to know you, and it's wonderful, you know, a PA and a teacher connecting. And naturally, with a PA and a teacher, a personal assistant naturally is somebody who takes all the, you know, like, should take all the credit for, you know, some sort of boss they work for. And a teacher, it's all about the teaching and educating the future. But I'd love to ask you two, if there's something that you've learnt from one another as a couple, whether it be something small, something big, I'd love to know what that's like. And any one of you can answer. In fact, I'd like both of you to. So, yes, why not?
It's about compromise. Because we are two different individuals.
Yes.
So we need to compromise to see, because we will not be making the same decisions. So we need to compromise about, because we are two different people. We need to know each other again, because we are learning more now from each other also.
Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not sure what diplomacy is, that is it. That is diplomacy. That's how you do it. Sure, this is wonderful. And so compromise is important, because obviously you want to make sure that you know, you're looking after everybody's interests, which is wonderful. And from a teacher, I know everybody learns from a teacher. For you, Karen, what was it for you?
Okay, learning from Irvine. He's a very dedicated person.
Yes.
Always busy, doing the things, trying to provide. And for me, it was just looking at him and just knowing that even though the day-to-day life is not easy, the way he handles himself is just amazing. So I've learned to not overthink, because he's been telling me, Karen, stop overthinking, just be a doer. So that is what I learned from Irvine.
Yeah! Put you in the class, I say. Ladies and gentlemen, class is in session. That was really wonderful answers. Thank you so much. And one more time, it is Karen and Irvine. Oh! Whoa! Shoo! Shoo! I'm just saying, you paid for the tickets. We are giving you your money's worth, they say. We are doing that. There was a moment here. Woo! I thought it was a second honeymoon. My word. Shoo, I must calm down a bit. Right. As you can see, it's going to heat up a bit more and more as we go along this evening. But please welcome your next couple, ladies and gentlemen. It is Jade and Lyle. Just saying it's heating up a little bit, eh? That's the idea. Do you see that? And I like how just Lau was firmly fixed to the center of the stage and Jade did all the work. Yo, my word. I wonder if their relationship is like that. Let's find out. I'm kidding. You two, a gorgeous couple. Love it. Let me give you a microphone because I have a question for you, naturally, because it's my job to do so. But this one is, it may seem vague, but I think it gives you an opportunity to share a bit more. Because, you know, couples are indeed different. Yes. But it's not often that you see couples actually acknowledging their unique selling points. You know, the things that make them a little different from other couples. And I'd like to ask you, what makes you different from other couples, Jade and Lau?
Thank you, Carl, for the question.
You're welcome.
And I'd like to thank all the audience for being here today. Well, I think for us, I would say our teamwork, we really, really work well together. I would say in our household, Lal loves to cook. He is the better cook between the two of us. I just do the dishing. We're at a stage where we're doing like meal prepping. We're trying to do like a better fitness journey lifestyle.
Nice.
So I'll just do the dishing and the cleaning So I definitely say our teamwork really work well together, and we enjoy each other's company. And communication is also another big aspect of a relationship. Yeah. Patience as well. We try to really be patient with each other because we both come from different backgrounds and things like that. So coming together, you always have to have patience with one another, keep learning about each other. And I would say, yeah, teamwork makes the dream work.
Yes. Yeah, thank you again, Carl, for the question. Just from my side as well, I think a lot of it is also just our drive between each other. We always keep each other motivated, especially with our fitness journeys. It's early up in the mornings, but we keep each other motivated, and we're always just driven for our goal, whether it's career-wise or fitness-based.
Oh, that's great though. So teamwork makes the dream work. That is the key for both of you, and I can tell that. You could see the teamwork. Lal stood there. Jade pointed around. There was teamwork. So I feel like, you see, Jade said she was dishing. Dishing. I got that. You see, it makes sense. It does. But thank you. Great answers, you two. Please give them a round of applause. Jade and Lal. Wow. Take it away. I just want to ask if a married man took off his jacket in front of you ladies. I just want to ask, did he took off the jacket here in front of, and he's a married man. I'm just asking for a friend. I thought this is couple of the year. Sure. Anything is possible. I just wanted to make sure. Woo. That's lovely. All right, let's get up our next couple. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome. I feel there's going to be a little bit of moeilijkheid over here today because this is going to be wonderful. Please welcome Christy and David. Moeilijkheid. Told you. Yeah. There we go. That's yours. I'm scared to give it to you, but I'm going to give it. No, it's fine. It's fine. Take it. It's okay. Hi. You can tell the energy in this couple is, and I'd like to tell, I need to ask this because getting to know these couples, you learn about their unique selling points, you learn about the feeling, and I want to share these feelings and energy with you, but energy is a big word when it comes to you two. And I'd like to know, what is that secret sauce? How do you keep things fun in a relationship? How do you keep the energy up? I think people need to know this because you've got to have something else. Life is filled with bills, and it's... So I'm not looking for the results of energy. I'm just, I just would like to know, how do you keep a relationship fun? I mean, okay, let's be honest. In this room, we have bills to pay, sometimes school fees. We have the bond to pay. There's a lot of things bogging couples down. Yet you manage to show fun and energy. What is that secret stuff that keeps you guys thinking, no matter what goes on in our lives, we have to have fun and energy? What is that?
I think it's just not taking life too serious. We just go out and we just be ourselves. And when I get mad, then he'll just look at me and then start whipping out a dance move in the middle of the kitchen. And then I'm like, it's not funny. And the more I'm saying it's not funny, the more it becomes funny. So you just kind of start laughing. But I think it's just us just being ourselves constantly. I think life is way too serious already with everything that's expected from you, that the least you can do at home is just have some fun. Goodness gracious me.
When you say it, so I just wanted to point out, you said the least you can do at home is to have some fun, right? No problem. just saying. And from your side, I mean, I know that you can definitely, articulate the same things, but I think from your side, like, what is it about the fun factor? How do you keep it up?
I think I'm away from home so much, so when I am at home, it's just enjoy each other and the time we have. And
you can't make this up. My word. I wish there was a scripted. This is not scripted. I'm just letting just so fun at home. When you're at home, make the most of your time at home. And you never know what could happen. But you are a fun couple, and I love the fact, and I think, let that be a lesson for all of us. Don't take life too seriously. If you've got a partner that you love and you trust, have a dance with them in the kitchen or just have some fun at home. Up to you. You guys are wonderful. Please make some noise for them one more time. It's Christy and David! Yes, 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 yes. Shoo! Just want to let you know, from this evening, after that bit of advice, start counting to 9 months. Now, ladies and gents, your next couple, please welcome Jean and Quentin! You sweethearts, you. Grab this microphone. You guys are so, so sweet. This is wonderful. My first question is for Jean. Jean, how does it feel to date Vin Diesel?
It's the best feeling ever.
Is it?
Yes.
I would think that your relationship would be a bit fast and furious.
Oh, definitely.
Okay,
we met later in life, but it's brilliant.
Ah! I felt that. I really did. No, that wasn't your question. It wasn't. But this one's quite a unique one because you can feel that there's a very, very good charm about this couple. I love the charm. But let's get a bit creative with this one. You've been together for a while, and you said you met each other later. I'd like to know if you two, based on what you know as a couple right now, would to recreate a first date, what type of elements would you add to that first date? Knowing what you know about each other now, looking at each other's characteristics, likes, wants, maybe even irks, up to you, but I'd love to know, give us a picture of what a redo first date would be like between you two.
Okay, Carl, can I just say one thing? We actually did try that. A couple of months after we got married, we decided, let's recreate that first date.
And?
My answer to you, to anybody out there, please don't do it. Please don't do it. The feelings are worse. The emotions are terrible. I was sweating. I couldn't believe we had actually been married already. It was the worst thing. We got pizza. It was not a good idea.
So you're saying, if you were to recreate a first date, don't?
Rather don't. Go with it the first time, enjoy it the first time, and stay fast and furious.
Yes, man. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, just to add on to that, first date off the table. If there is something that you would like to redo, just to live it again between you two, what would it be?
I think it would just actually be the same thing, really, over again. There was, our first date was pretty unique. We met, we both were runners at one stage.
Oh.
We were, trust me, we looked a little different to this.
I'm liking this context. This is why it was terrible, ladies and gentlemen,
Yes.
when you run on your first date.
Yes. We actually met as runners. We actually met as together at a running event. So that was awesome. The only thing I think we would do differently is go into nature. We both love nature. We both being out there. So we would have still bought pizza, but just had it in the mountains.
Pizza in the mountains.
Pizza in the mountains.
With Vin Diesel. It makes sense.
Vin
It
Diesel.
really is.
Yes.
No, it's lovely. You two are absolutely stunning. And thank you for the education around first dates and not running. That might not be the best idea. Also, it's difficult to flirt with somebody with you look nice. It makes sense. But
well, it was wonderful because even after 21 Ks, we still looked beautiful, and she still looked beautiful to me. So that made my choice easier.
that is brilliant. Well done. That is what you call live brownie points. You're welcome. That's how you do it, ladies and gents. Please make some noise for Quentin and Jean. Oh! I always wonder what a running first date would be, Baby, so you come here often? It would not work. Also, I thought they were going to run down here, but they were a wonderful couple. Just shows you. If anybody's on their first date this evening, you've chosen well. I could make you run if you want to. I'm quite parched, but it's all right. Right, ladies and gents, next couple up. Please make some noise. Put your hands together for Jill and Darrow! Oh. I'll be with you now. I love that. Many people thought that song was Cocoa Heart. It's great. But Joel and Daryl, welcome. It's great to have you. Grab this microphone over here. I've got some questions to ask you too.
Oh, my goodness.
Once again, we like getting creative here. You may have heard first dates redone, running. We've gone through the works. But here's a nice challenge. All right. Don't you love challenges, Daryl?
I do.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
See, that's it.
No,
That's it.
I
I know
don't.
you do.
No.
Tonight we're gonna have a challenge. So I'm sure you've heard of, you get those opportunities to sort of sell something. They'll say you need to buy this car. This car will not only start, but it'll drive you to B from A.
Jeez.
Get the car today. Not like that though. But if you two were to just, in a nutshell, give a little elevator pitch as to why they are the best partner ever, what would you say in a nutshell? Quick, punchy, couple of adjectives to kind of capture who they are.
Wow, okay. There's a term for when you sell your partner, and it's not...
Oh, no, not that one.
Okay,
No,
okay.
no. That's not that show. That's on the 13th of August. Anyway, yes.
I think a valuable lesson that my wife's taught me is patience and the meaning of real emotion and real love. and she makes me laugh. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. So that wins. That wins.
So laugh, patience. Patience while laughing.
That
As
as
if
well.
you're waiting for the punchline of the joke.
Yeah. And then
So
you
it
kick in.
makes sense. Makes sense. It does. Joel. Daryl's a lovely nutshell guy. You know? Boom, boom. Like that, though. So, I mean, if there's something about Daryl you think that people need to know about, something that you really capture and you latch onto and you're like, no, this is this dude's selling point. It's hoy, elevator pitch. This is why Daryl needs to be in my life. What would it be?
Because he loves doing the laundry.
Done! Finished and closed. Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a moment. Wow. So the nickname for him is like, never skip on a partner. That's it. Just have him there.
Yeah.
He gives you comfort. That's it. He will fix your aerial.
Oh, right.
That's it. He is that guy. I like that.
that guy.
And as long as he doesn't stay soft. Right, so, what? What? Anyway, yes, we are. You two are wonderful. There's a great vibe between you two. It's patience, it's laughter and laundry. I think that is what we need in life. Patience, laughter, and laundry. A message brought to you by Jill and Daryl. Put your hands together for them. They're amazing. Take a twirl. Oh! Oh! Sorry, yes, I had to. Just keep it playing. Yes, there we go. Just. Sorry, stop. It's not the after party yet. But when it's the after party, I will meet each and every one of you on that dance floor, and we will do our thing. Tonight is, I know they say couple of the year, but whoo, can I tell you, it could be thruple. Anyway, right, so, ladies and gents, please welcome your next couple. It's Wilmarie and Frans. Okay, I have to give this a little background, eh? These two in the back, right? They were very quiet. Okay, they were like, I don't know why you were quiet, but now I know why you're quiet. You were rehearsing that. They were very quiet, and then suddenly you do that. I never saw that coming. Take this microphone over here. All right. So feel free to answer in Afrikaans for this one, but I think that it's important.
I told you I'm going to speak a bit of Mengels.
Mengels, that works for me. I can gooi Mengels, you know. People speak kombuis Afrikaans. I speak toilet Afrikaans. It's beautiful. It's a different version, but you will love it. Okay. I just want to thank Saint Ooster for that. Anyway, right. Wilmarie and Frans, do you know that when you connect and you get married, it's wonderful, right? In the beginning of the relationship, there are things that you, what's that Mengels term? Smaakstukkend about each other, all right? Okay. And I'd like to know, now that you're married, now that you are ahead in your relationship, I want to know, what are the things that still make you smaak, Frans, Wilmarie? And what are some of the things, right? It's a family show. It's a family show. Frans, reel it in, buddy. Okay? What are some of the things that make you smaak, Wilmarie, stuck still to this day, after all these years together?
Yeah, so I don't think it's a... We've only been married 1 year, so not good couple advice. But I can elegant saying. Yeah.
Wilmarie was just giving him a little tip there, just but my hair, my heart. It's fine, yes.
I think I like a fire, her personality, the way she works with people, and I can see it in her. and yeah, it keeps us going.
The fire keeps you going.
Yes.
That's it done. See, fire. Frans wanted to say braai, but he had to make it sound more relationship. I like that. He worked well. And Wilmarie for Frans. What is that thing that makes you, till this day, right, smaak him stikkend?
Okay, so sometimes it can make me smaak him stikken, or other times it can irritate me.
Oh,
okay?
I like this. This is
So
some tea.
It depends on the situation.
Right.
Okay, but the fact that he's always so, how can I say it now?
Afrikaans, yeah. Mengels.
Oh, it's fine. Hy's lus vir die lewe. So he has this sparkle in his eyes when he enters a room, he lights it up, his jokes, his personality. Yeah, just the way he is.
And you love that, eh?
Yes.
Yes.
But sometimes when I'm angry, not that much.
I like that answer because there's honesty there. It's not just about smaak stuk, and also like it irritates me. It's fine. I know I can actually, I really attest to that. I can connect. You know, Frans, when you say light up a room, Wilmarie, are you talking about offering you brandy and Coke? Yes. Because that's what happened last night.
In that situation, irritating.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I
Yes.
just wanted to check. I was at the bar. Frans looked at me and he said, Brandewijn. I was like, no, I'm we just met, Frans, gee whiz. But I think that's wonderful. But I think it's important for us to really make sure we highlight the things that we still smaak stikkend about each other as a couple, which is wonderful. And you guys did that so well. I love it. Sorry. See, the problem for the live stream is that they couldn't hear that, which is wonderful. I wouldn't say that. Thank you very much. He would never, yes, I'm taking the microphone away. I cannot, sorry, just let me disclaim this though, to those streaming. Frans said a bad word, and I can't mention that to you. I won't keep you abreast of what he said that he likes at this stage. I do apologize. Make some noise, Frans and Wilmarie! Whoa! That was great. Yes, it's just, I can't tell you what, I can't, just because I can't tell you what he said. Okay? I cannot. But in England, there is a manager in Arsenal. His name is Mikel Arteta. And he's a good coach. That's all I can tell you for now. Thank you. Now that we're back here, I said the surname of a coach. I'm still in the clear. There can be no complaints. Thank you. Please welcome to the stage your next couple. It is Karma and Johan! Stand a bit closer, just a little bit there. Perfect, just over there. These two. Hello, you two. That was a wonderful entrance. We appreciate it, Karma and Johan. Now, here's my question to you, okay? Everybody's got a little bit of a thing about their relationship that they feel is the one thing that is just so golden between that relationship. And I want to ask you about this, because if I look at the way you two connect, it's wonderful. I mean, there's a lawyer in a relationship. And naturally, you know, if you are going to get married to a lawyer, you will win 0 arguments. So I just wanted to ask from these two over here, especially you, my friend. Don't shame. It's fine. It's permission to approach the bench? Granted, thank you. What makes this particular thing work? A good relationship, a solid one between you two, especially given a very interesting occupation like law in the relationship. You know, I'd love to know a bit more about what makes it good and what makes a good relationship to you.
I think we were lucky. We met each other at an early age at school, and it was her matric dance. We went to to Nooit Gedacht. And we actually got engaged there as well. And then we ended up marrying there as well. So I think... So I think we got to know each other at an early age, and we grew together, and yeah, the journey has just been unbelievable with her, so yeah.
That's lovely. So pick a place and do everything there. Do a matric dance there, an engagement there, you know, get married there. Baby, never mind, it's fine. So I didn't say it. I didn't say it. It's just interesting, nooit gedacht, like no other ideas. It's fine. I'm kidding, I'm joking. But for you, Karma, what is the thing that really connects you to? And tell me about that lovely, you know, besides that, because I also believe, inside scoop here, so somebody took each other to the matric dance, but was it reciprocated? I'm asking a lawyer here, Your Honor. I mean, Karma. Yes.
Well, I think something that you can see from what Johan said is consistency is key, right?
Yes,
So,
that's the word. There we go.
And I think that's true for every relationship.
Yeah.
Consistency is key. And other than that, I think for me a big lesson was to learn that love is a choice. It's a choice you have to make every single day, and some days it's an easy choice to make, other days it's not such an easy choice to make.
Wow.
But you keep making that choice, right, if you want to make it work.
Consistency.
And then sometimes you let him believe that he wins an argument.
Your Honor. Wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, consistency and doing everything at Nooit Gedacht. Please make some noise for this incredible couple. Take a twirl. Nooit gedacht. You, my word. But I mean, tonight, Kleinevalleij could be the start of your journey. You could do everything here. Kleinevalleij, my first dance. Kleinevalleij, my engagement. Kleinevalleij, my wedding. Kleinevalleij, my divorce. It's fine. Doesn't matter. You never know. That could happen here, all in one venue. It's exciting. Please welcome your next couple. Make some noise for Sibo and Bongi. Aibo! 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 Hey! 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 That was very like, you see, earlier I was dancing and there was like an after party and I was like, oh my word, but that just it made me go, I'm at the after party now. It's just like, well, right, I'm fine. Simon Mongi, you two look phenomenal. You look really, really great. And I was privy to what a lovely story that you two have, you know. It's a story of just that connection and, you know, just some interesting management sciences in the film industry as well as social work, all connected into one, which is great. So I'd like to know, and a lot of people have been chatting about relationships and connecting and having a good relationship, etc. But I think one thing that we need to touch on is decision-making between two different parties, people who are from different walks of life, from different roads, and you have to make a decision as a couple. How do you guys go about making some good decisions as a couple? What does that take?
Carl, so I think the first thing is we see each other as a unit, and we have very open communication. So we've made a commitment to be intentional about everything that we do, and we just keep open cards between one another, and we find a resolve for, I guess, every initiative that we put our mind to doing, and we decide on every single thing together.
That's amazing. Sibo, do you feel the same? I have to ask this. I have to ask the wife. It's important about decisions, though. But is there a sentiment that you share? Is it an easy job? I know maybe it can't be, too easy all the time. But talk to me about that decision-making process with a unit that's a couple.
I think when I said I do, it was inclusive of compromise. It was inclusive of putting him first and not always my needs. So he does the same. Like, he's my biggest support system. I have a family, by the way, but I know if I run anything past him, he's gonna be cheering me on. Yeah, so compromise and just remembering why you said I do.
Yeah, all right. That was wonderful and so well said. As you can hear, everybody felt that in this room. So Sibo and Monge, very well answered. And please make some noise for them one more time. Sibo and Monge! Hey! Yeah! I am ready for the after party. Sorry, we're not there yet. We still have to vote. And we still have to do some other things, okay? But before we get there, there's another couple waiting in the wings, ready to entertain you. Please make some noise for your next couple. It is Monique and Valdo! Fantastic. This is wonderful. Grab this microphone, Valdo. Sorry, it's an inside joke about Eben. I'll tell you why. Because I was privy to a beautiful romance that I was told about these two. I was also told about one wild weekend in Stellenbosch where Valdo was very, very decisive on what he wanted. Very decisive. In fact, things escalated so fast that 2 weeks later, certain people were meeting families. I mean, that is crazy. So it begs the question, Monique and Valdo, how do you know that somebody is your one? How did you know that this wonderful woman, Monique... Thank you. How did you know that Monique was the one?
So I had a few brandies.
Okay, perfect. Good answer. Next question. No.
So I actually introduced myself to a friend first. But here's the punchline. I was asking what's her name, that being Monique. Obviously, looks attracts you first, but I definitely fell in love with her heart, her personality, and after that, it's just a fairy tale.
Just give me a second. I'm fine. I'm okay. Oh. And Monique, for you, I mean, how do you say yes to a guy that's inebriated by brandy? I'm kidding. I'm joking. But tell me about the feeling that somebody is the one. I mean, what was that like for you after such a hot pursuit from Valdo?
Yeah, so I don't know who's watched that show, Love is Blind.
But for me, it wasn't Love is Blind, it was Love at First Sight.
Oh!
Yeah.
Wow, it's incredible. And I think your story, it showcases a lot about literally making a trust fall and seeing where you land. And this is the great thing from Kleinevalleij to Stellenbosch. This is how they all connected, I'm just saying. Because sometimes when you are from Kleinevalleij, things just click. Ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise from Monique and Valdu. Wow. That was sensational. You have met all of the 10 couples. They are great, but I feel like we need to get another look at all of them before we make our decisions. Remember, there'll be some ballots on your tables and your respective seats. Those are where you're going to make your votes. And of course, whatever your criteria is, we are here for it. Also on streaming, don't forget, we have a Google poll for you. Make sure you get on that as well, and we'll make sure that's tallied up. But let's welcome back the entire 10-couple contingent. Please make some noise once again for your top 10. Ladies and gents, it is Natasha and Tian. Karen and Irvine. Jade and Lyle. Christy and David. Jean and Quentin. Jill and Daryl. Vilmarie and Frans. Karma and Johan. Simo and Bongi. And Monique and Valdu. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you your top 10. Please make some noise. And now, I want you to look at these very, very good-looking faces. Don't worry, it won't. It's just, are you fine? That's fine. That was almost as fiery as your quick romance. That's it. Now, remember, ballots are on your tables. You'll be filling those out. Remember, just, that's fine. So, sorry, was that? Yes, did you do it already? Did you? Oh, okay. Would you like a microphone, ma'am? Are you fine? Is this your show? Because it's for couples. It's not single. It's not singles of the year, man. I'm sorry. It's fine next year. It's okay. Right. 10 couples. Make your vote. And do remember, for you, make sure you go on the Google poll and vote for them now. It is our 10 couples. And, of course, we will be collating those votes and ensuring that the best couple comes through. I will give you a detailed plan as to what they win in the next couple of minutes. But one last time, take a look at them. It is your top 10. Make some noise for your favorites right now, ladies and gents. Hey! Thanks a lot to all of our couples. You may join us backstage as we get onto the voting. I'll let you know what's happening in the next couple of seconds. Thank you so much, couples. Stunning. All right, before you go outside, thank you so much. A couple more thank yous that I need to get to for you. JT Events, the staffing company that put all the staff together. Thank you very much for putting together some of the most professional people possible. Also to our dynamic lead, who is Johan, who is a part of that. Thank you, Johan. I appreciate you. Sorry, there he is. There, Johan. I honestly, at that moment, thought you were Vin Diesel too. Thank you, Johan. You're amazing. Also, Diens Hospitality. Diens Service Hospitality. Well named. Hello, Diens. Thank you. Another one is also... we got Taste Ateljee. It's beautiful. Thank you so much for being a part of it. Jacques has been exquisite tonight, as well as Cape Tents, who make intense opportunities when it comes to them as well. Also, a massive thank you to all of our people and the person who will be counting tonight as you deliberate away. I will be letting you know exactly what is going on now. Oh, it's deliberation. Don't worry. I am perfectly understanding of that. I would like to just remind you about a few things before you can make your way outside so we can take some pics in the venue, all right? I need to let you know just a bit about what these individuals win this evening. Thank you to your vote. Just a quick one. The second runner-up couple, let me give you an idea of what they win this evening. The second runner-up couple has a prize valued at 28,000 Rand. This features a 2-night getaway to Fair Lawns Boutique Hotel. Fair Lawns is amazing. The grass there, exquisite. That's why it's called that. It's in Joburg, by the way. And of course, they also get the spoils of GHD that helped me get my hair up this evening. Now, Ina Parman, a recipe book. Ina Parman's been in our lives forever. They're probably still in your mommy's cupboard. And then, of course, Lush is another prize we have, 28,000 Rand. Then we also have our first runner-up, a total prize value of 53,000 Rand. And we're talking about a 2-night stay at the Mount Nelson Hotel. They got a new restaurant there called the Red Room, which is gorgeous. You're going to see it. Also GHD, Ina Parman, and Lush attached. That is indeed 53,000 Rand. And of course, let me tell you about the winning couple. There's a list here that you have to hear. This is valued, right, at 70,000 Rand for the winning couple this evening. I know you're 70,000 Rand. 3 nights accommodation and all meals. A romantic turn down, which is wonderful. A signature box of chocolates, chocolada, a bottle of sparkling wine, a 30-minute spa massage, hello, and a beach picnic, which is beautiful. And that is at the Tonga Beach Lodge. That is in Natal. Remember, not only do they receive this amazing trip, but also they got a prize valued at 10,000 Rand. African Infused briefcase. That briefcase is gorgeous. You're going to see it. African Infused got a bar outside. You've been enjoying their gin. That is part of the prize, as well as GHD, Ina Parman, as well as a recipe book as well. Those are the things at stake for our couples this evening. Thank you for your votes. The ballot boxes will be around outside. I will ask you to please mingle amongst yourselves outside the venue and have a bit of a dance and a razzle. When we return, we'll be announcing the winners of this lovely competition. But ladies and gents, thank you so much. Please give them a massive round of applause. They're backstage, the top 10, and we'll see you in the next couple of minutes.
dentist and the dark. I was scared of pretty girls and starting conversations. All my friends are turning green. Yeah, the magician's assistant in their dream. Oh, and they come unstuck. Lady, running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. Is this movie that I think you like? This guy decides to quit his job and head to New York City. This cowboy's running from himself. She's been living on the highest shelf. And they come unstuck. Lady, running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. I just wanna know if you're gonna stay. I just gotta know. I can't have it any other way. I swear she's destined for the screen. Closest thing to Michelle Pfeiffer that you've ever seen. Oh, lady, running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. Oh, lady, running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. Oh, lady, running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. Yeah, I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong.
Do you want to go to the seaside? I'm not trying to say that everybody wants to go. I fell in love with the seaside. I earned no much on retirement, sleight of hand. I'm just trying to love you any kind of way, but I find it hard to love you, girl, when you're far away. I'm just trying to love you, girl, when you're far. I find it hard to love you. Seaside, 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 seaside. Seaside, 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 seaside. Do you want to go to the seaside? I'm not trying to say that everybody wants to go. I fell in love with the seaside. I earned no much on retirement, sleight of hand. I'm just trying to love you any kind of way, but I find it hard to love you, girl, when you're far away. I'm just trying to love you, girl, when you're far. I find it hard to love you. Seaside, 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 seaside. Seaside, 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 seaside. Seaside, 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 seaside.
Oh, Toddy, what shall we do? Sinzinjan.
What shall we do?
Toddy, what shall we do? Sinzinjan.
What shall we do?
Oh, Toddy, what shall we do? Sinzinjan.
What shall we do?
Yeah, Toddy, what shall we do? Sinzinjan.
What shall we do?
Zvinorwadza sei kurera rufu mumaoko. Zvinorwadza sei kuchengeta rufu mumaoko. Vazvababata pamureri pasina raramo. Vazvabatumbuka pamureri pasina raramo. Yeah, Toddy, what shall we do? Sinzinjan.
What shall we do?
Oh, Toddy, what shall we do? Sinzinjan.
What shall we do?
Yeah, Toddy, what shall we do? Sinzinjan.
What shall we do? What shall we do?
Yeah, Toddy, what shall we do? Sinzinjan.
What shall we do?
Oh, Toddy, what shall we do? Sinzinjan.
What shall we do?
Yeah, Toddy, what shall we do? Sinzinjan.
What shall we do?
Zvinorwadza sei kubhinywa newaugere naye. Zvinorwadza sei kubhinywa neakabvisa pfuma. Achiziva unawo utachiwana. kwekuva kuna muna matova rume tapererwa tondipai mazano seri kwekuva kuna muna matova rume tapererwa tondipai mazano seri kwekuva kuna muteuro mambo tapererwa tondipai mazano seri kwekuva kuna muteuro mambo tapererwa tondipai mazano seri kwekuva kuna muna matova rume tapererwa tondipai mazano seri kwekuva kuna muteuro mambo tapererwa tondipai mazano what shall we do? What shall we do? Oh, Toddy, what shall we do? What shall we do? Yeah, Toddy, what shall we do? What shall we do? Me and all my friends, we're all misunderstood.
get a fast car. I want a ticket to anywhere. Maybe we make a deal. Maybe together we can get somewhere. Any place is better. Starting from zero, got nothing to lose. Maybe we'll make something. Me, myself, I got nothing to prove. You got a fast car. I got a plan to get us out of here. Been working at the convenience store. Managed to save just a little bit of money. Won't have to drive too far. Just cross the border and into the city. You and I can both get jobs and finally see what it means to be living. See, my old man's got a problem. He live with the bottle, that's the way it is. He says his body's too old for working. His body's too young to look like his. My mama went off and left him. She wanted more from life than he could give. I said somebody's got to take care of him. So I quit school and that's what I did. You got a fast car. Is it fast enough so we can fly away? We gotta make a decision. Leave tonight or live and die this way. So I remember when we were driving in your car. Speed so fast I felt like I was drunk. City lights lay out before us, and your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone. You got a fast car. We go cruise and entertain ourselves. Still ain't got a job. Now work in the market as a checkout girl. I know things will get better. You'll find work and I'll get promoted. And we'll move out of the shelter, buy a bigger house and live in the suburbs. So I remember when we were driving in your car. Speed so fast I felt like I was drunk. City lights lay out before us, and your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone. You got a fast car. I got a job that pays all our bills. Instead of drinking late at the bar, see more your friends than you do your kids. I'd always hope for better. Thought maybe together you and me find it. I got no plans, I ain't going nowhere. So take your fast car and keep on driving. So I remember when we were driving in your car. Speed so fast I felt like I was drunk. City lights lay out before us, and your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone. You got a fast car. Is it fast enough so you can fly away? You gotta make a decision. Leave tonight or live and die this way. Done me and you bet I felt it. I tried to be chill, but you're so hot that I melted. I fell right through the cracks. Now I'm trying to get back. Before the cool done run out, I'll be giving it my bestest, and nothing's gonna stop me but divine intervention. I reckon it's again my turn to win some or learn some, but I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours. Open up your mind and see like me. Open up your plans and damn, you're free. I look into your heart and you'll find love, 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 love. Listen to the music of the moment, people dance and sing. We're just one big family, and it's our God-forsaken right to be loved. Love, 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 love. So I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm sure there's no need to complicate. Our time is short. This is our fate. I'm yours. Do you want to come on? Scooch on over closer, dear, and I will nibble your ear. Snoot the boom boom boom. I've been spending way too long checking my tongue in the mirror and bending over backwards just to try to see it clearer, but my breath fogged up the glass, and so I drew a new face and I laughed. I guess what I'll be saying is there ain't no better reason to rid yourself of vanities and just go with the seasons. It's what we aim to do. Our name is our virtue, but I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours. Open up your mind and see like me. Open up your plans and damn, you're free. I look into your heart and you'll find that the sky is yours. So please don't, please don't, please don't. There's no need to complicate, 'cause our time is short. This is our fate. I'm yours.
Mama was queen of the mambo, Papa was king of the Congo. Deep down in the jungle, I start banging my first bongo. Every monkey like to be in my place instead of me, cause I'm the king of bongo, baby, I'm the king of bongo bong. I went to the big town where there is a lot of sound, from the jungle to the city looking for a bigger crown. So I play my boogie for the people of big city, but they don't go crazy when I'm banging on my boogie. I'm the king of the bongo, king of the bongo. Hear me when I come, baby. King of the bongo, king of the bongo. Nobody like to be in my place instead of me, cause nobody go crazy when I'm banging on my boogie. I'm a king without a crown, hanging loose in a big town, but I'm a king of bongo, baby. I'm the king of bongo bong. King of the bongo, king of the bongo. Hear me when I come, baby. King of the bongo, king of the bongo. Hear me when I come. They say that I'm a clown, making too much dirty sound. They say there is no place for little monkey in this town. Nobody like to be in my place instead of me, cause nobody go crazy when I'm banging on my boogie. I'm the king of the bongo, king of the bongo. Hear me when I come, baby. King of the bongo, king of the bongo. Hear me when I come. Banging on my bongo, all that swing belongs to me. I'm so happy there's nobody in my place instead of me. I'm a king without a crown, hanging loose in a big town. I'm the king of bongo, baby, I'm the king of bongo bong. King of the bongo, king of the bongo bong. Hear me when I come, baby. King of the bongo, king of the bongo bong. Hear me when I come. Mama was queen of the mambo, Papa was king of the Congo. Deep down in the jungle, I start banging my first bongo. Every monkey like to be in my place instead of me, cause I'm the king of bongo, baby, I'm the king of bongo bong. Hit me when I come. Hit me when I come, baby.
1-1. 1-1.
Hit me when I come.
1-1. 1-1. 1-2. 1-1.
have some fun.
Dig.
The chills that you spill up my back keep me filled with satisfaction when we're done. Satisfaction of what's to come. I couldn't ask for another. No, I couldn't ask for another.
That's right.
Your groove, I do deeply dig. No walls, only the bridge. My supper dish, my succotash wish.
Sing it, baby.
I couldn't ask for another. No, I couldn't ask for another. Groove is in the heart. Groove is in the heart. Groove is in the heart. Groove is in the
Watch out.
The depth of who the groove moves us to. The end hoop will go through to. What needs a who? I couldn't ask for another. No, I couldn't ask for another. DJ Soul was on a roll. I've been told he can't be sold. He's not vicious or malicious, just lovely and delicious. I couldn't ask for another.
Something lurks in this torso. Heart got a deal you wanna know. Delightful, truly delightful. Making it, doing it, especially at a show. Feeling kinda high like a Hendrix haze. Music makes motion moves like a maze. All inside of me, heart especially. Hilt of the rhythm, where I wanna be. Come on, flowing, glowing with electric eyes. You dip to the dive, baby, you'll realize. Baby, you'll see the funk inside of me. Baby, you'll see that rhythm is the key. Get witty, witty.
Come on, y'all deep. Y'all are crazy, man.
the new one. Okay, attention, ladies and gents, please get to the dance floor. Ladies and gentlemen, please get to the dance floor. The announcement is about to happen. Everybody, yes, it's about to happen. Please have another tequila and join me on the dance floor. We're about to announce the South African weddings couple of the year. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be, you need to have a tequila, sir, and so does somebody else. The announcement is about to begin. Could we have our couples to please come through to the dance floor? And one more time, just for those in the back, attention shoppers, SA Weddings is about to crown the couple of the year 2022. Please meet us on the dance floor. Thank you. A kind message brought to you by SA Weddings. There we go. Shake it down right now. That's, oh, there we go. I was in the DJ mode. All right, ladies and gents, thanks for joining us on the dance floor. We know there's not a lot of space, but this was the best space to do so. I'm in the DJ box for this announcement where DJ should be. Thank you very much for joining us here this evening. It has been absolutely incredible, and thank you for your voting as well. I want to let you know the voting has been weighed of the ballots here, as well as everybody who is streaming in online. Thousands of people came through and had their votes in. We've collated and tallied, and we've come to this particular moment. Now, before we get there, there is a very, very important thing that we need to do, and that is a big draw. I told you that for voting, somebody could win that 8,400 Rand built the venue. That is a beautiful accommodation opportunity. It's gorgeous. And I know a good friend of mine who will be getting married there very soon. I can't mention her name. It rhymes with Chloe. I can't say it. I don't want to say her name, all right? But yeah, this is how it is. So I would like to ask if there is indeed a place in which to grab this thing. That'd be fantastic. And then we can do the nice draw, which is wonderful. So whoever has all of the numbers, you can approach us now and we'll do that draw. That would be lovely. Thank you. You can bring the ballot box with all the numbers. It'd be great. Also, a big thank you to a few people before we get on to that big draw. I want to say thanks to some sponsors. Monarch Coffee Cartel. They have been giving us the caffeine for a queen and giving us what we need. Yo. And then, I'd also like to say Doolhof. Now, Doolhof, it's more like drool-off. It is delicious. Doolhof, thank you so much. We actually got this as goodie bags. And the goodie bags were sorted. In my room at the moment, I have a bottle that I'm going to thoroughly enjoy. I'm going to dive into the bottle and swim with Doolhof. Dual stroke. Just like that. Right? Thank you, Doolhof. Appreciate it. Then also, Africa Infused and Inverroche. Really great stuff. That bar was incredible. So many people tackled the gin today, some of which are still on the grass, lying down. Thank you very much for that. Yo, it was crazy. The gin has been gorgeous, the infusions as well as the Inverroche. Thank you very much for that. Taste Ateljee, thank you very much. Wow. I mean, when you say taste, it was gorgeous. It was really, really, really good. Thank you very much. The canapes, it really pays to have canapes on wedding days. And I just want to say thank you very much to them. Then, if you didn't know, there is a 360 camera here that you guys didn't even try yet. So when you get when you get the chance, go to the 360 cam with Gold Otter. Gold Otter, honestly, in my opinion, I've done studies, the #1 photo hire venue for photo booths, 360 booths. They will take a photo of anything for you. They are really that good. So Gold Otter, thank you to you, as well as Blos Bakery, Blos Bakery. Thank you very much for being a part of this. It's amazing to have you. You really rose like your bread to the occasion. Now, also I'd like to say thank you to the neon signage, the Glowco. Right, the Glowco. If you want neon signage at your wedding, it's very trendy. It just makes look everything better. Go to the Glowco. Emily Bloom, thank you for your amazing arrangements. The bouquets are beautiful. Also, the boutonnieres, the Géparement. Emily Bloom, you are wonderful. Thank you for putting your petal to the medal. Then, we also have a very, very cool DJ who we'll introduce later. Apparently, yeah, we'll get there. I know he likes to be introduced. I will introduce the DJ. He loves that. He loves me to go DJ voice, shake it out right now. I will do that later. Before we get to the party stuff, it is important for us to do this. We'll do the draw later. I want to get to this moment. You've been waiting too long. For everybody who can see me from there, I can see you. You look stunning that side, okay? Even though there's no lights on you, but I can still see. You are the light of my life. Hello. Yes, that's tequila later. I do have the results. Oh, wow. Okay, never mind. I'm doing the draw first. Things are changing all the time here. It's like your wedding day. It's like your wedding day. Everything changed. You know how it goes. Ooh, this person and the caterer and the arrangements. This is Amo, by the way, from Amo Creative, by the way. I'm just saying, if you need an amazing event solution, Amo Creative will give you that. Amo is amazing. If you need grass cut, you need Amo. If you need anything, you will get Amo Chanel with her performance for your wedding. So make sure you contact her today. Amo Creative, A-M-O Creative. Creative, active, alive, thrive. Thank you. Amo. Who knows? Amo may even be doing a wedding of a friend of mine. I can't say what her name is. I'm just saying. But it rhymes with Chloe. Okay? That's it so. In this lovely... Where did you get that from?
Don't ask questions.
See, this is Amo. She pulls glass boxes out of the hat. Here, right. So from the glass to us comes your winner. Here we go. I need to just... Okay, shake it. So I need to do the magician trick, you know, like just we have to stop. Okay, here we go. So I'm not looking. Here it is. Congratulations. The winner of the 8,400 built the venue. Beautiful voucher. You will be experiencing Robertson like no other. Honestly, it's going to be a place where you will be building relationships. In fact, building relationships as well. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this particular prize is number 191. Who? 191, yes! Let me see. Let me verify. Come stand in the middle of us here because like you're DJing. Make it like you're DJing. Yes! Thank you so much to the owners who are here. Bram is one of them. Thank you very much. You guys are amazing. You will be 8,400 at the built. Hey, how is that? What is your name, sir?
Francois.
Francois. Francois will be there at the built. Well done, Francois. We'll get you your voucher to you, and you'll meet the owners too, which is great. Oh, our social media team, aka Zoe, will take those details now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you have all been waiting for. Cue lights. I like that. Do you see? Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. All right, second runner-up. Allow me to remind you what the second runner-up wins, because I think it's important to do that. I know it may be slow, but it's important. All right? Second runner-up gets an incredible prize. It's in my notes here, okay? Let me tell you. Second runner-up, 28,000 Rand value. We're talking about a beautiful two-night getaway, all right? This is at Fair Lawns. I told you about Fair Lawns. Actually, Fair Lawns may need a mow. Just makes sense. It's in Joburg. GHD, in apartment, Lush, the second runner-up. Thank you to our ballot counters, our metric team on the Google poll as well. And here it comes, the winner in our second runner-up slot. Make some noise. Winning 28,000 Rand, it is Monarch and Valdo! Ladies and gentlemen, proof that love and Brandewyn can coexist. There we go. Our team is on the dance floor to give you those incredible Emily Bloom creations to mark this amazing occasion, the second runner-up out of 10 couples. It is fantastic as a position. Congratulations to Monique and Valdo. You guys are stunning! Stunning! I'll just stand to this. Okay, you take a picture of them. Sorry, I'll be here. Take a picture. You guys done yet? Let me know. Okay, I'm good. Thank you. Right. First runner-up is up next. The first runner-up will get themselves a two-night stay at the Mount Nelson Hotel in Cape Town with some amazing surprises attached, GHD in apartment as well as Lush. Here it comes. First runner-up. The first runner-up at the SA Weddings Couple of the Year 2022 is Simon Bongi! Sibo and Bongi to the DJ box, please. Thank you. Oh! Wow. Just continue eating, brother, because you were eating tonight, my friend. You were eating tonight. That's what you were doing. Okay, cheers. I feel it in my fingers. I feel it in my toe. Are you done? You didn't tell me you were done. Okay, there we go. So before I get on to this big announcement, I want to say thank you to all of the couples. They were incredible. If you didn't know, we were staying at the Grand Roche Hotel. The couples can attest that the Grand Roche is gorgeous. And I woke up this morning in a painting. That's how beautiful it is. Like you wake up and you're like, am I part of a painting? It's gorgeous. I would recommend if you want to go and stay somewhere, Grand Roche Hotel. It is absolutely world class. Also, there was a gift box in our rooms. It was valued at 2,500 Rand. It filled with amazing goodies. The people in there was all like, do you know the Doolhof? Sorry, Doolhof. Thank you. Cape Island, Inverroche, in apartment, Monarch Coffee, Cartel. Sexy socks were in there too, right? Sexy socks, it's amazing. As well as there we go. And Lush as well. So thank you very much from the SA Weddings team for looking after us so beautifully. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you have all been waiting for. I just want to go and peek to see if they are right here. The moment you've all been waiting for. All right. We had many, many votes that came in. It all comes down to this one moment. We've crowned second runner-up, first runner-up, but it's all up to this one last announcement. Allow me to remind you that this prize is 70,000 Rand. It does feature the following. Allow me to remind you, a 3-night accommodation, all meals sorted, romantic turn down, signature box of chocolates. What is a romantic turn down? Is that like where they play really great music while you're in bed? Hey? Like they play Amapiano while you're just making love. I don't know. Just like, it's a romantic turn down, Baba. Hey, hey. I don't know, but it's going to happen for you. A bottle of sparkling wine, 30-minute spa massage. I can tell you the spa massage is great because, okay, no, I actually thought it was a 30-minute spa spree in the actual spa. It's actually a spa treatment, sorry. And then a beach picnic. And then, of course, 10,000 Rand from African Infused briefcase, GHD in apartment, Lush, and that big prize of accommodation is from the Tonga Beach Lodge. That is in Natal. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you have all been waiting for. Cue lights again. Let's make it dramatic. Yes. Thank you for the... See, whenever it flashes, it's like a moment. I like that. The light team, they look after me. You're the best. Thank you. Thank you. Also, if you want to throw shade... Hey! Love this guy. All right, here it comes. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor and a privilege and a pleasure in the company of friends, family, and big fans of SA Weddings, as well as all of our great sponsors and people who were invited and are currently still buzzing on gin. It is a moment you have been waiting for. Here it comes. The winner of the SA Weddings Couple of the Year prize for 2022. Here we go. The winner of this incredible event that was hosted at Kleinevalleij. The winner here in this beautiful place we call the lovely Western Cape, situated as part of the 9 provinces of South Africa, at the base of the African continent, as part of a beautiful series of continents that form the earth. And the earth that is here in the solar system with the sun, that the winner of the SA Weddings Couple of the Year 2022, make some noise for Christy and David! Christy and David! It's done! Yes! So much shock on their faces. What a moment. Well done. Wow. Congratulations to the 3 of you. I thought this was Couple of the Year. Okay. Well done. Please have a picture. Make this count. That's all you. Well done. Christy, we do have a lovely opportunity for you and your lovely husband. We need you guys to dance as a celebration. Put that bouquet down and toast this moment. All right. I was thinking about throwing the bouquet, but then we have nothing more to give away tonight, man. I'm sorry. Okay. I want to recreate this moment. You are the Couple of the Year 2022. Congratulations. And what does the Couple of the Year do? You dance to something special, and we have something lined up for you both. DJ Gavin has got it for you. Let's toast this moment and congratulate them on this dance floor. Here it comes.
Ek wil huis toe kom. My siel wil sonder skrome in eenvoud na jou, na jou. Ek wil na jou. Soos die skimmerlig in môre jou en jy vir my. En al wil dit nie reën nie, is ons okay. En jy noem my jou man en ek noem jou my vrou. En voor jy loop slaap, sê ek is lief vir jou. Ek wil huis toe kom. My siel wil sonder skrome in eenvoud na jou, na jou. Ek wil na jou. Yeah, soos die skimmelig in bome opruim na jou blou maan, want dan sterk vir jou en jy vir my. En al wil dit nie reën nie, is ons okay. En jy noem my jou man en ek noem jou my vrou. En voor jy loop slaap, sê ek is lief vir jou. Ek wil huis toe kom. Ek wil huis toe kom. Ek wil huis toe kom. En dan stuk ek vir jou en jy vir my. En al wil dit nie reën nie, is ons okay. En jy noem my jou man en ek noem jou my vrou. Want dan ster ek vir jou en jy vir my. En al wil dit nie reën nie, is ons okay. En jy noem my jou man en ek noem jou my vrou. En voor jy loop slaap, sê ek is lief vir jou.
Me gusta marihuana, me gustas tú. Me gusta colombiana, me gustas tú.